Have you watched Hulu's The Great? Well, if you have, and you want to know everything about the cast, then you're going to like this video. I mean, it can't just be me who likes to look up the ages and partners of cast members, right? Someone else must like it too. Anyways, if you do, grab a seat and get comfortable because we're about to get started. What is The Great? For those who don't know about the show, The Great is a dark comedy about young Catherine the Great herself. It ended up doing very well when it first came out, and that's why it's still going on and is now on our radar. We love a good period piece as well, especially since this one is about Catherine's crazy marriage to Emperor Peter III and her plot to overthrow him and take the throne. We love a bit of scandalous history like that and some strong female empowerment, and Catherine was definitely that. What you have to remember is that the show even said that this whole show is loosely based on true events. We'll never know what really went on behind closed doors, but the creators took the truth, like how Catherine married Peter in 1745. We know that they didn't get along, he was an ineffectual leader, and she successfully launched a coup against him. With this information, the team put together a show that threw in some good comedy and drama. They're basically guessing how it all really went down, and that's okay, because we don't mind seeing Peter III lose his throne. Have you seen The Great? Will you watch it now? Do you like period dramas? Elle Fanning. If that last name sounds familiar, then you've already caught on. Elle Fanning is Dakota Fanning's sis, and we're not surprised that she also made her way into acting. She was born on April the 9th, 1998 in Georgia, so she's a 23-year-old American actress. You probably recognize her face as well, because she's been in I Am Sam, Babel, Phoebe in Wonderland, and Somewhere. If you're hoping to snag a date with this actress, then you might want to slow down, because she already has a boyfriend. Fanning is in a relationship with Max Minghella. They first got together in July 2018 in Florence, Italy. How romantic. However, they really made their relationship public in 2019 when they walked the 2019 Met Gala red carpet together. You might recognize Max Minghella. He's an English actor and filmmaker who's been influenced by his parents. They both worked in the industry as well. However, you've probably seen him in The Social Network and The Internship. Also, you can see him in The Handmaid's Tale as June's lover and driver. We don't know if they're going to get married, but Max has said that he only ever dates people that he thinks he can marry one day, so let's keep a lookout for that. Did you know Elle and Max were together? Also, did you know Dakota Fanning had a sister? Nicholas Hoult. Nicholas Hoult plays Peter, Emperor of Russia. Now, we know you must have seen this English actor around before because he's made quite the name for himself. Nicholas was born on December 7th, 1989, which makes him 32 years old. He's been in a lot of American and British projects like Intimate Relations, About a Boy, Skins, X-Men First Class, and Warm Bodies, just to name a few. However, he is also taken. Nicholas has been with his model girlfriend Bryana Holly since 2015. She's been with a few big names like Ashton Irwin of 5 Seconds of Summer and Brody Jenner. However, she clearly liked Nicholas more. The two do have a son together, and his name is Joaquin. He was born in 2018. The two are very rarely photographed together, but they like to keep their life private from the paparazzi. That is completely understandable. Right now, the little family do live in the UK because Nicholas needed to be there for work. That's adorable. Did you know that Nicholas Hoult had a son? I didn't. Well, congratulations to them, and I hope they're all very happy. Phoebe Fox. Phoebe plays Maria, Catherine's handmaiden and best friend in The Great. Fox was born on April 16, 1987, so she's 34 years old. She was born in London and grew up there. What's interesting about Fox is that she trained at the Royal Academy of Dramatic Art, so a lot of her previous work was on stage. She's performed at the Chichester Festival Theatre, Rose Theatre, and the Royal Court Theatre. In 2012, she made her way to TV and was Grace in Switch. She also appeared in The Musketeers, A Poet in New York, and The Woman in Black 2, Angel of Death. However, we know you want to know more about her love life situation. Fox has a very private life, so there isn't much information on her, to be honest. All we could gather was that she's married to fellow actor Kyle Soller, but we don't know when they got together or how long they've been together. We do know they met at the Royal Academy of Dramatic Arts in London, but we don't know much more than that. I wonder if we'll learn more as her popularity grows with this TV show. Have you seen Phoebe Fox act on stage? Do you think we'll find out more about this mysterious couple one day? Also, keep watching, because we have some more cast members to talk about. Sacha Dhawan. Sacha Dhawan plays Count Orla, a military man who became Catherine's confidant. Sacha was born on May 1st, 1984, so he's 37 years old. He's an English stage, screen, and voice actor from Greater Manchester. You might have seen him as Akhtar in The History Boys, The Last Tango in Halifax, An Adventure in Space and Time, and Line of Duty. We know that he's a pretty accomplished actor with some interesting roles. However, what about his love life? Well, he is taken. Sacha is currently in a relationship with Anjali Mohindra. Apparently, when they first got together, he had to hide it from his parents for many years because they didn't want to know about the relationship yet, so they would have to spend time in hotel rooms. He did say that this was a very expensive time in his life. You might recognize Anjali because she's also a British actress who has starred in the Sarah Jane Adventures, Bodyguard, and The Dark Heart. We don't know how long they've been together or whether they're going to get married because they're another private couple. Well, that's completely understandable because it's almost better to keep that part of you out of the public eye. Did you know Sacha Dhawan was in a relationship? Why did everyone think he was gay? Sebastian de Souza. Sebastian de Souza plays Count Leo Vronsky, who's Catherine's court lover. Sebastian is an English actor who was born on April 19, 1993. You might recognize him as Matty Levin from Skins because that's where he made a name for himself. He's also been in The Borgias and Medici Masters of Florence. However, he's also a singer and musician. He was a guest vocalist for Cubic in their Say EP, which is pretty interesting if you ask me. However, I know what you really want to know. Is he single? Well, right now we can say that he is single, except that's from what we could find on the internet. There seems to be a trend with this cast of keeping their relationships private, so who really knows? Also, we can't really tell you anything about his past relationships either. Since he hasn't been in the public eye very much, we just don't know what he's been up to. But if he is single, then you might just have a shot. Will you be shooting your shot with Sebastian? Charity Wakefield. The last person on this list is Charity Wakefield, who plays Georgina Dimov, who's a fictional character having an affair with Peter. Charity was born on September 18, 1980, and is 41 years old. She made her screen debut in 2004 in Imperfect. You've probably also seen her in Casualty 1907, but she's also been in the theater. Yes, she's acted in The Three Musketeers, The Graduate, and Baby with the Bathwater. Now, onto the love life. I'm sorry to inform you that she is married to David Newman. The pair met back in 2005 on The Graduate. However, they didn't start dating until 2009. The two got married 11 years later. The two have a very happy marriage that's been filled with love. The couple can usually be seen at events together, but they haven't disclosed any plans to have children. We do know that back in 2015, she did tell her family that she hopes to have a daughter one day. She wants her daughter to be independent, well-read, and healthy. Well, we're sure they will be able to make that happen. Did you know that Charity was married? Well, that's all we have for you today on the cast of The Great. Did you know that everyone seems to be rather private on this cast? Did any of them surprise you? Will you be shooting your shot with Sebastian? Let us know down below.